Hello folks, welcome back, and today I've got a very rare opportunity. I'm unboxing a prototype from Woodstock Games. Now Woodstock Games are the makers of Dice Fights. And Dice Fights are one of those games you can just kind of slip out, very small to pack, very easy to take. You can slip this out and play it. It's a very simple game with just basically a big box of dice. This game is also famous for the fact that you can actually roll this box, and the box itself is a dice, and you can roll that at some point in the game if you progress that far. So what I have here is a brand new version, and by new I mean it's got new art, same rules, some new art, but also an expansion, and it's all part of a current Kickstarter campaign that I will put a link to down below. Now there will be about 10 days to go on this, so what I'm going to do in this video is just simply unbox this. We're going to compare it to the old one and kind of get a sense of what the art looks like and get a little preview of what the game looks like. I haven't learned to play it yet. I am going to learn that, and that's coming up next. And again, this is a prototype, so if you see things, things could be subject to change before the final ta-da. This looks like the expansion. Set that aside here. Then here we have the Dice Fights box, and it doesn't look. I can see it looks a bit different. Mainly, the iconography is kind of huge. It looks like we got some little goodies in here. We got some stickers, and it looks like yeah, nicefungames.com Dice Fights. Got some keychains. Well, that's cool. I could use a new keychain. Ooh, I like the stickers too. Maybe I could make myself into a dice, and then I could roll onto it. Okay, so let's do a little comparison first of all. All right, so here we have a little comparison between the old set and the new set, and they've made some kind of exciting and different changes that I think you'll be interested in. This is the old set. This section. This is the old set. This section right here, and this is all the new stuff. So in the old version of the game, you had basically a blue team and a yellow team. Now you've got a lot of different options for like your starting color, and that reason will be revealed a little bit more as we move into their expansion, which adds classes, so actual character classes to these dice, and those do match up with these color schemes here. Now, I haven't actually watched anything more than a playthrough so far. I haven't read any rules, but the common dice in the old game are replaced by all the rest of these dice that you don't want. So if somebody wants to be a bard and someone wants to be, I think a wizard was what the black one was, then all the rest of these dice would just kind of get mashed into the middle, and so that would be your teams. Or if you wanted to be green and the other person wanted to be purple, then all of these dice would be the dice that you're going to buy as time goes on, or as you play the game. Yeah, because in this game, what you do basically is you roll these dice, you try to either acquire hits, defense, or money in order to buy more dice. And then as you buy up the dice, you could eventually buy the box even and roll the box as a giant die. And I think they have a stretch goal to do a big foam dice version of that. Down here we'll see we got some much bigger dice. These apparently are going to be enlarged to be more close to this size. They do have a little etched in. So we got this to measure your money, and this one to measure your health. It was a red dice in the old one. I don't know if it'll be a red dice or just the green one here. But they do, in place of their large number, they've got like a money bag symbol here opposite the one, and this one has a little heart. If I can find it, there you go. Yes, but apparently these are going to be much bigger. The old ones were really nice looking, but ultimately just kind of standard dice. The D4s are still D4s. These have kind of a more pastel color than the old ones do, and they've changed the yellow and green out as color schemes. Oop. They're mixing. And that's about it. There's a lot of the same principles still apply until you get to the expansion, of course. But the changing color scheme is really interesting. As far as the box goes, for the box, the old box is a little bit darker print. It's a little bit more vibrant and stuff. And these icons are much, much larger on the new box than they are on the old one here. And of course, they've changed the money from being primarily a green thing to this big gold color. The dice themselves are somewhat different too. Like this was a printed piece on the old one, and now we've got them sort of etched in, which is interesting. A few of the symbols and stuff have changed too, but it's really between the colors and the etching in. There's quite a bit of difference in the dice. These are prototypes, and they are subject to change. There may be some improvements. There may be other way. They may go another whole way. Who knows, right? So I want to pack this up. I want to show you Heal or Steal. Heal or Steal adds some more dice sets. We've got some more D4s. Now these, we've got some green and black D4s. There's 2 each of these. And we've got these dice. Let me see if I get all the symbols here. We've got these healing and stealing dice. Got little thieves on them. Got little hearts on them. And we've got some swords. And something very new, we have character class dice. We have a barbarian, a wizard, a little wizard hat, can you see it? We've got, I don't think that's the symbol for this one. That's a rogue. It's got like, oh, we've got a bard here. This is a cleric. A lot of healing on this one. And this one is, I'm not sure. I can't remember what this one is. They have a bow and arrow. And it looks like they're stealing. Looks like they're chopping and stealing. These do have 2 blanks on them. But they're, I believe these go into the pool also, or whichever character class you roll, you'll get to keep these. So this will be another dice that you roll in your base dice. Pretty cool. The box itself is a really big Heal and Steal. I'm not sure if you'll roll this one. I bet you do. Another big dice box to roll. Ouch! And that's it for this new flavor of Dice Fights and the Heal or Steal expansion. This did sell out last time. They delivered super fast. This is the fastest delivery I ever had if they deliver like they did last time, and I hope they do. Really super fun, really super quick. This is a great little barroom game. Also a great kind of wholesome game you can play with kids. It gets a little cutthroat and stuff, and but there is a lot of luck, so really anybody could win, in theory. In theory, of course, you know, you're going to have pressure luck, you're going to have a little bit of logic and deduction to work through. I think it's a great exercise and a lot of fun. I'm hoping to do like a little how to play playthrough of this, and I'm going to be shooting that in the next day or so, and we'll be back with more on Dice Fights. If you'd like to check it out, it's on Kickstarter. It's live right now until the 19th. Be sure to go check it out. There will be a link in the video down below. Until next time, enjoy your games. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.